Oh, and BDD, he's brought it out. His Syndra was legendary. 2 years ago, on the world stage, this was one of the champions that he utilized when he went all the way against EDG. And man, he's always been so good at this champion. Very, very fun. See him back on it once again.
It's also him playing it against Knight, which I think is really cool. Knight scatters. I still have nightmares of the scatters that Knight was able to find at MSI. Some of the team fight setup was incredible.
Brings it back.
And it is the, actually, yeah, AP Gragas is one of the best matchups into the Jax, right? You're able to, as soon as you pick up a little bit of items, consistently outtrade him and counter what the Jax will try to do. Catch Kanavi in the rotation. Cuz is making his way over.
He could blast cone in there, but doesn't actually know exactly where Kanavi is.
Oh, he's going to wait it out. He's going to try and catch him off guard. Or he might try to go for Knight.
I think it's Knight in the mid lane he's looking for. Lehens is starting to move up. Either way, it's going to be a mismatch, either mid or in this jungle setup.
Well, Cuz completely unseen. He can blast cone over, but instead the Vault Breaker is going to be charged. Finds it there onto Kanavi. And now it's a Smite War. Ward is in the brush there for KT, is missing, moves on up. I believe it was Cuz that secured it. Gonna be able to take that one away from Kanavi. Already a leg up, but they're looking for more. Vault Breaker connects once again. The flash forward from Lehens, but Kanavi's able to get over the wall with his own. And now the Grand Entrance comes forward. They know that Lehens is vulnerable. Ruler is looking for it. Kanavi finds it. First blood goes to Ruler, and BDD finds a scatter onto 3. Kanavi goes down, and now Ruler is running. Cuz is going to push him away, and Knight not going to be able to get in on this one. KT answer back.
369 before he's cleared out the waves entirely.
Yeah, teleport does come through. He's going to avoid the lane completely. Heads towards that bottom side. Ruler was pushing that one in. Teleport used bottom means that KT fighting around here could be a little bit dangerous. There's the flash forward from Cuz, though. They're looking for their target. Polymorph comes in, the exhaust lands onto 369. Aiming is looking for that kill. Takes so long to kill him. They're 1-for-1 so far, but there's the flash forward. They lock that one down. The unleashed power onto Kanavi gets his flash. And he looks to escape. KT looking all right in the 2-for-1.
They have no idea Missing's here.
Oh. BDD is so far up, he still doesn't have his flash available.
He's got to be dead.
Oh no, Missing is going to show himself. BDD tries to scatter to get him out of the way, and he's not going to avoid this one. He's just going to get taken down. Didn't have a stopwatch, and even if he did, he would have just been dead. And now it is going to be a Drake for JDG, you have to assume. So one Chemtech Drake in trade for this outer turret in mid lane. If KT can move towards the top side, then maybe they're going to be able to even out that trade, but with BDD falling down, does skew it in favor of JDG.
Oh, nice. You're being so disrespectful.
Well, no, because they have TP and Knight still has Crown. So, the TP!
Okay, in they come. Keen looks for it. It's 369 that they go for. First scout of the week does come through. There's a cease and desist. Gameplay button comes in. And that is 2 for free for KT.
It's a 2v5! Well, JDG were like, we can take this, and that is coming back to bite them. KT pounce immediately, and they'll move to mid to defend the tower.
Keen, I'm like, where are you going? He's going to get tagged.
You're going to connect. Their killer instinct comes in. Ruler wants it. Keen is not going to die just yet. Another Feather Song put straight on cooldown. There's the kick, goes through Lehens. That's nicely done there. As Keen dives in, Kanavi might be out of position. He should have a safeguard relatively soon.
BDD.
And now the scat of the week not going to work out here. There's a flash from Cuz, and he picks it up. The Mega Cone to disperse the players. And now Cuz could be on the wrong side of this. Missing, lurking. Lehens finds him. And a Grand Entrance comes in. I mean, we're not going to be engaging on this one. Just buttons being pressed all over the place. While Kanavi is flanking Lehens and Ruler is killing a ward. Cuz is still here. Of course, finds a Vault Breaker onto Missing, not the target. Cease and desist actually going to be invested here. He's dead. There's the leap strike. Keen's going to lock it down. I thought I'd never see the day. The Missing's overextended because he just seems to survive. Not that time. Scryer's Blooms working out nicely as Missing once again going to be discovered. Cease and desist comes in, and KT are bearing down on them. There's the Vault Breaker, and Cuz just does it himself.
And Missing goes from not dying in what feels like the entire series to twice in a row. There is still a lot of cooldowns available for JDG though, so I don't know if KT wants to try and go for Nash.
One stun, they got them!
There it is, the unleashed power to fly through as well. Knight down to 50%. They should be able to get themselves out of here.
Aiming and Lehens having control over the bot side means that Ruler just isn't that big of a threat. And now Cuz He wants more chaos.
Yeah, there it is once again. The cease and desist comes through. The flash comes out from Kanavi. Doesn't want to get himself in trouble. Teleport to come forward from Keen. He really wants to join this. And they might be thinking that it's Baron time, but in goes the quickness from Missing. Great knockup, but there is so much damage on KT. He's not going to be doing that one again anytime soon. And JDG, oh, they're going to get stunned. There's a flash over from Keen. Looking for even more with his counter-strike, and 369 will be pounded.
And it looks,
KT get another.
It looks like JDG are getting taken for a ride on the roller coaster. And they're not liking it.
There was no way that this series cannot end in 5 games. After all the doubts, after everything, KT want to push us there. And Baron is in their sights.
Kanavi's on his way.
Ruler are all that's left.
Well, Ruler wants to try the shockwave. The shockwave is massive on the BDD. Lehens goes down as well. And now the Killer Instinct comes forward. Aiming is looking for it, but Ruler says, not today, buddy. And they're even able to catch out Keen, who's looking for Kanavi. It was so good until it was just so bad for KT.
I got excited. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it.
And the roller coaster comes crashing down as Knight and Ruler say no. You will not take the Baron.
But KT, do they find a roaming Gragas?
Well, he's looking for the back. It's empowered, but there it is, the Everfrost to try and keep him alive. But I have a feeling that even with his Zhonya's, he is still going to die. That is, yeah, that's...
JDG are on the way.
Yeah, they are. They're looking to try and help him out, but that's not going to work out. 4-3-6-9. Can they catch them out of position, or can they just take down some turrets? They don't have a wave, so it looks like the answer is no for now.
And it will mean that they're able to make their way over towards the Dragon Pit first here. This is just for Soul Point. KT have a lack of control. We'll see if they want to try and go for this nonetheless.
Look how little was used though. It's only the old from BDD.
Yeah,
and he wants
teleport flank. I don't know about this one. It could be dangerous immediately. He is going to go into stasis, but the shockwave was put down. The Void Secret Ruler finds it. Kanavi finishes it off. The Featherstorm is going to be used. Aiming is the last hope here for KT. And the cease and desist goes down onto Ruler. KT is still trying to find it though. Keen gets one back onto the jungler, but into the back line was Cuz, and he is going to be taken down right there.
And it's so remarkable how oppressive JDG feel, because the goal is even as Cuz.
There's the knock-up. Do manage to get him over the wall there to relative safety. We've got fights happening all over the place. As Knight is fighting Keen, he manages to get the shockwave. He goes golden. Can he survive? Are the rest of JDG going to get here? There's the quickness used by Missing, and now it's Keen that could be in trouble, but he does have the counter-strike. There's the Unleashed Baron. It's 369 that pays for Knight's sins. And Missing might be getting the same treatment.
Oh, he's going deep!
That is so incredibly deep. The Cuz is the one that pays the price. At 1 for 1, it's fine.
They got mega cones, and then meanwhile the bot lane wave is pushed in hard, and if Cuz stays alive there, KT might have gone a Baron, but instead it's just going to be a 1-for-1 trade.
They're going to start off. The Baron is going down extraordinarily quickly. Ruler has so many items. Keen has teleported in. Can they find a team fight though is the question. The Baron is out of it. And Keen, he goes golden, but it's going to be so hard to survive this. Counter-strike or no, shockwave is a bit of a hula hoop, but Ruler is still going to say goodnight to Keen. There's the shutdown onto him. They take a blue buff, and now JDG just looking to press ever further forward with their Baron buff now in hand, with a big gold lead starting to build. This is really feeling like the 3-1 angle for JDG. It is a dangerous tool in his hands, absolutely. For everyone. Ruler! He just looks for Lehens, aiming. Gonna get the wild growth. Missing goes forward, and he's the one that might be taken down here as Aiming's moving forward. Ruler gets exhausted, but he's still gonna convince Aiming to exit the fight. And now Cuz is too far in. He tries to queue away, and somehow it just works out with a JDG 80 carry. They'll take the inner turret, and I don't think they're done there.
How the hell are JDG still up and swinging? The Kanavi wants to go, still has the kick. Tower will fall.
30 seconds on Cuz. KT are going to try and hold on, but I don't know if they can.
Mid lane inhib is going to go down. They do have one siege minion available. They're going to have to wait for some waves, though, as they're getting to work on this bottom lane inhibitor. Keen counter-strike now on cooldown just for a little bit, but we're pretty late into this game.
15 seconds on Cuz.
Yeah, BDD, can he actually execute someone? Scatter goes wide, in goes Keen. Looks for the opportunity onto Missing, but he's so slippery, and now the Nexus is exposed. JDG a few auto attacks away from the semi-finals as the kick comes in. Aiming tries to stand his ground, but the Nexus is being fired.
It's so low!
Oh,
They end it! What? The cannon minion got one last shot off and they end the game!